Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DSP here, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going over the best defense in college football 26 right now. If you guys need a defense that can shut down the run and the pass, get pressure by sending either a heavy blitz or a 4-man rush, make sure you guys stay for the full video because I got y'all covered. The formation I'm going to be going over is called Dime 2-3 Odd, and it can be found in any 3-3-5 type playbook. Alright, before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and go over our audibles. What we're going to want to have is cover 2 man, 0 blitz, cover 4 drop, and DB fire. These are the 4 defenses that I'll be going over in this video. I'm going to start off by going over cover 2 man first. It's the easiest one to run by far. It's stock play, so we don't really do anything with the outside corners or anything. The only audibles and adjustments we're going to make is we're going to go ahead and show blitz, and you press that by triangle and R1. I don't know what that is on Xbox. And then you're going to play to the outside, which is triangle, and then I believe right on your right stick. This defense is incredibly cheesy because you'll be able to get a free rusher coming in by only sending 4. Your only thing that you have to do is use the running back and hover between the D tackle. You're going to be in charge of that dude, so just make sure you know where he's at all times, and your linebacker should come in free. When going against gun formation runs, it's going to be the same thing. Your linebacker will be able to shoot the gap, stopping the run if they run like an inside zone or anything, so you don't have to worry about the run either. Altogether, it should look a little bit like this. If you guys have any issues with the running back or anybody else, just to adjust to it as needed. The next defense I'm going to go over is cover 4. Cover 4 is pretty self-explanatory. We don't really make any adjustments to this, just run it stock. The only times I really use this is if they go into a 5-out offense, or if I just want to shake it up and throw a different look at them. One of my biggest tips to you guys out there is don't overcomplicate your defense when you don't have to, or especially when they don't deserve it. What I mean by that is sometimes you guys will go against people who do the most generic things or quick IQ, where you're not able to set up your defense correctly, as these other defenses I'm going to show you later in the video, and you just have to come to the simple stuff that will cook them completely. There's some people that just do better against more complicated defense, but when you go to a simpler defense, they crumble. I don't really know how it works, but this is one of the defenses I would use if I go over against somebody who I feel like just isn't that good, but they're tearing up, you know, my most complicated defenses that I put out there. So it's just one of those tips that I have for you guys. The next play we're going to go over is called 0 blitz. This is what I go into if I want to get pressure a little bit more quickly, or if I just want to shut down the run a little bit more efficiently. The only adjustment you have to make is just show blitz, and like I had mentioned earlier with cover 2, you can go ahead and grab your user, put him next to the DT, and the other linebacker can come in free, or the cornerback will come in free. Another way you could do it is instead of blitzing that linebacker, you can put him in the zone, and that cornerback should be able to come in most of the times as well. Fully set up, the defense is going to look a little bit like this, and if you guys have any concerns with any out routes or streaks, just adjust to them as needed. Another way I go ahead and I change up the defense and make it a little bit more unpredictable is I go ahead and I'll mabel one side and I'll leave the other one still in man coverage. Besides doing this to stay unpredictable, there are a few reasons why you would want to do this. One of them being if your opponent blocks a lot of people, just to keep up with your blitz, you would want to throw this out, you know, to guard any corner routes, deep corners, or just a lot of other things that they'll be looking for. This is going to go ahead and shut that down while still be able to guard the flats as well. The adjustments you want to make are pretty simple. You're going to go ahead and just do the same thing we did last time. We're going to go ahead and show blitz, and then we're going to put our user next to the DT. For your corners, you're going to want to have your safety on the deep zone. You want to have a curl flat, and you want to have a hard flat. You're going to leave your hard flat at a 30 in your adjustments, and you're going to have to put your curl flat at a 5. This is going to be able to ensure that you're able to guard everything from high to low on the right side of the field. But one thing you guys do want to make sure you guys are looking out for is the whole middle to left side. If anybody goes there, that is going to be your responsibility. If somebody does end up figuring out what I'm doing and they start targeting that, what I'll normally do is I'll go ahead and I'll man up some of my blitzers, that way they can get guarded as well, and it's still really efficient. Alright, last but not least, we're going to go over our cover 2 defense and DB fire. DB fire is super easy. All you're going to do is just show blitz, and then you're going to change your soft squats into hard flats by pressing triangle and then down on left stick. Your cornerbacks are going to come in like mosquitoes, and they're going to be able to sack your quarterback extremely fast while also being able to guard the middle of the field and the flats as well. And you know this wouldn't be a DSP video and you guys wouldn't click on it either if I didn't have another variation for that defense. This last one, super glitchy. I should really be gatekeeping this, but I'm gonna give it to y'all for those that stuck to the end. line. So the defensive setup is pretty much exactly what I've been saying the whole video. We're going to turn our soft squats into hard flats. We're going to show blitz, and instead of having our corners blitz, we're going to put them in either man coverage, or we're going to go ahead and put them in a hook curl. And then with our other linebacker that was originally in the zone, we're going to go ahead and blitz him. And just like I had mentioned earlier, we're going to put our user next to the DT. One of the things I love about this variation is instead of blitzing your corners, you can go ahead and do whatever you want with them. So if you want to go ahead and man somebody up that's attacking the middle of the field or going on a deep corner route, they'll still be able to get locked down, and you're still going to be able to get pressure by only sending 4 people rather than sending 6. That's going to wrap it up for the video. If you guys found this helpful or useful in any type of way, make sure you guys hit a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I would greatly appreciate it as well. And a special shout out to anybody who came over from TikTok. That's going to be linked on this video right here. Make sure you guys go check that out as well, because I'm always dropping some bangers over there. If you guys want to see this type of content live, make sure to go follow me at DSP4L on both TikTok and Twitch, because I'm streaming on both platforms. That way I'm better able to explain these things in person, and you guys can see everything live to know what I'm doing. Also, I do want to apologize. This video was been supposed to be posted. I know some people are waiting on it, so if you guys think it's worth the wait, then, you know, hopefully I make up for it. But once again, I do apologize. I just hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and stay tuned for the next video. DSP's out.